cuties, I'm here live from London. Are you finally ready to tell me those 3 little words? Come on, it's been 6 months already. Okay, I'll say it first. I love trivia. According to a study in the UK, it takes us an average of 137 days to say I love you. Hardcore Londoners hold out the longest, over half a year, while you softies in the southwest hand over your heart in just 3 months. It's all very romantic until your bae replies, "That's nice, thanks." Awkward. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your heartbreaker and trivia maker, and this is HQ Trivia, where if you love it right, your cash will take flight. And the rules here are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. From easy to hard, you've got 10 seconds to tap that answer. Get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right, you win, or you spin that cash. Invite the love of your life to HQ for an extra life and use your code there. Now, tonight we are giving away a very passionate £1,000. That's enough for the greatest candlelit dinner ever to declare your devotion. A trip down the pub to fill up on liquid courage first, or a raging night out with your mates if you get rejected. But before you say it, you've got to slay it. Let's get to the quizzing, shall we? Let's do it. Q1. Phishing is a fraudulent practice where which personal items are often extracted? Pilchards, passwords, parrots. Just trying to extract the right answer from this one. It's pretty hard to pinch a parrot, but that's not what these fishers are after. A right bunch of B words, they want your P words. Passwords, of course, is the answer. 75,000 of you passed that one with flying colours. So if an email smells fishy, go straight to the source instead of clicking a potentially dangerous link, unless you like living dangerously, that is. Q2, what card game is also known as 21? Red Fred, Orange Norris, Blackjack. If you play your cards right tonight, your cash will take flight. It may be Chuck Norris's gamer tag, but we're not after Orange Norris here. Leaving your bank balance red is Blackjack is the name of the game. 74,000 if you got that right. The rest of you jacked that up, sadly. Now, players pay the dealer to turn some cards over until they run out of money. Or at least that's what it looks like from the outside. It's shout-out time, everybody. Your favourite time. Hello to Holly's best mum ever, Irene Rennie. Hi to Henry playing in Ascot. We've got Stephen Manfredi and Ryan in Portsmouth. Fraser from Falkirk is studying and HQing double duty. Harrison Dunn, don't get too done tonight. That's from Tom. Ozzy is 58 today. Happy birthday to you. Andrew Povey, hope you had a nice trip. Sorry, Val Nicholson couldn't make it. Catherine's watching those calories and turned down curry and beers. Hi, Lawrence, the amazing quizzer. And hi to Lady Norma of Leeds. On to Q3. Which of the following is the name of a traditional Chinese dish? Chow mein, sag ulu, chicken parmigiana. Which one can you get down the local Chinese shop? Chicken parmigiana is an Italian-American dish, so I'm afraid it's chow chow if you chose it. Speaking of chow, of course, it's chow mein, and you chowed down on that one. 73,000 if you did. Well done. Sagaloo is an Indian potato dish, so at least you were in the right continent if you picked it. Wrong answer, right continent. Now, tomorrow, HQTs, of course, I'll be hosting the big Sunday game. And it's game on for £8,000. Make sure to have friends sign up to HQ to score an extra life to keep you in the game and hopefully help you win some cash. We're moving on to Q4. Which of these birds do not typically migrate long distances in the winter? Nightingales, swallows, turkeys. Can you make it the distance tonight? If I had wings, I'd be out of here as soon as there's a cloud in the sky. But who stays at home for the winter? Better at frying than flying. Turkeys. It's good old turkeys. 65,000 if you got stuffed on that one. Turkeys do migrate somewhere warmer in the winter, but I'm not sure my oven really counts here. Poor turkeys. Q5. Which of these artists produced the soundtrack for Tron Legacy, Daft Punk, Deadmau5, Gorillaz? Pulling you into cyberspace. 3 futuristic funk acts, but who took our ears back to the 80s in Tron Legacy, already dressed to race light cycles? Daft Punk. Nothing daft about that answer. Oh my goodness, that was a brutal one. Not quite savage, but 37,000 of you are moving forward. The French duo may prefer to stay hidden, but they appear in the film as a couple of helmet-wearing DJs. So themselves then. Q6. Which of these US TV programs is not mainly set in New York? Luke Cage, Power, Ballers. Not set in the big NYC. Even the Big Apple isn't big enough for the three of them, but who pulled the short straw, stuck in boring old Florida instead? It's Ballers, and you are ballin' if you got that right. 20,920 of you did, and you are moving forward. HQ alumni Dwayne Johnson stars as a retired football player turned agent. No, not our football, the weird American kind. Halfway, Q7. Which of these artists is known for a camera-less photography technique? Man Ray, Henri Cartier-Bresson, Ansel Adams. No cameras allowed here. No pictures. The idea of it boggles my mind, but whose mind did it come from? The legendary laser lad himself, Man Ray, is the man we were looking for here. Man, oh man, that was a savage question. Sizzling sausages here tonight at the halfway mark. 15,000 of you gone, sadly. 6,406 of you sizzling onwards. Now, man put things on light-sensitive paper, exposed them to light, and then developed them so what a camera does, but with way more effort. Q8. In which of these countries is a comma generally used instead of a dot in a decimal number? India, Mexico, France. Could lead to a lot of confusion and heartbreak as well, because it will turn your £1 million into just a quid. But which of this lot have gone comma crazy? Our grumpiest neighbours. France is the answer we were looking for here. 4,220 if you got that right. Très bien. As if that wasn't awkward enough, the French also put the currency symbol after the numbers. Quite confusing there. Q9, which actor's brother sometimes steps in to provide his voice when he's unavailable? Samuel L. Jackson, Will Ferrell, Tom Hanks. We all need a brother like that when he can't be bothered to go to work. He steps in. 3 Hollywood voices in huge demand, but who's got a backup brother in the wings? The voice of Woody, well, most of him anyway, is Tom Hanks, everyone's favourite actor there. 2,415 of you nailed that one. The Woody you hear on shorts, video games, and pull-string action figures. Now that could be Jim Hanks instead. Just 3 more questions. Q10 in tennis. Who was the last American player to win the US Open men's singles title? Andy Roddick, Andre Agassi, Pete Sampras. It was quite a few years ago. Ooh, Agassi and Sampras duked it out in the 2002 final, but who came away with the title? Well, it doesn't really matter here because the 2003 winner was Andy Roddick, and you rocked it. 1,404 of you did. Sampras had retired the year before, while Agassi got absolutely wrecked in the semis that year. Q11, that penultimate round. Here we go. Which of these designers sewed a piece of their hair into the labels of one of their fashion collections? Karl Lagerfeld, Alexander McQueen, Vivienne Westwood. At least they weren't selling food. That would have been gross. I'm sure they've all done it by mistake, but who left us a hair on purpose, giving his locks to his lovers like a Victorian? It was the late, great Alexander McQueen. Yes, indeed, it was. 760 of you styling and profiling on that one. 3 right turns at the ready because we are catwalking into the final round. Come on, guys, let's do it. 760 players left in the game. Another 134 using the extra lives to get back in. 1,000 big ones right there in front of your face. Go get it, players. Q12. Which of these bands had the most UK top 10 singles? Cranberries, Orange Juice, Black Grape. You gotta squeeze the juice out of this one. Which fruit could it be? They'd make a fantastic smoothie, but who released the most hit singles despite being a household name? The Cranberries have never had a top 10 hit. Can you believe that? Featuring the most and the least smiley members of the Happy Mondays, Black Grape is the answer we were looking for. We have 317 winners tonight, my lovelies. congratulations to our 317 winners. You totally rocked it. You smashed it. And you are taking home £3.15. We've got Josh 556. We've got Matrix 1001. Jay Calls Me, Truffles, and a bunch of other winners as well. What are you going to do with the cash? You could play blackjack with that cash. You could chow down on some chow mein with that cash. You could ball out like The Rock. There's a lot you can do with that cash tonight. Well done, 317 of you tonight. £3.15. What a fantastic ride. That's why I love you, HQTs. There, I said it. I love you. Well done tonight. I'm Sharon Carpenter, and you know where to find me. Right here on the socials. Come say hello, and I'll be back tomorrow night with the big game and 8,000 quid for you to compete for. Make sure you don't miss that big money. It's going to be a fun one. Until then, have a lovely evening. Bye, my loves. Mwah.